First of all we possess. Then by nature we lose it. When it is lost, then we cry. So these two things are material position. Not so. But when you come to the Brahmabhuta state, spiritual platform, then these two things will be absent. Na sojati, na kankati, samas sarveshu bhuteshu. Then you will be able to see everyone on the spiritual platform. Pandita samadarshina, then you are learned. You are seeing the cats and dogs and a human being, a learned man, because you don't see the dress, outward covering, tabernacle, but you see here is a spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna. That is universal, brother. Not by passing resolution with the United Nations and fighting. That is not possible. You have to come to the stage of spiritual platform. Then there is question of love, brotherhood, equality, fraternity, otherwise all bogus propaganda. It's not possible. Samas sarveshu bhuteshu madbhakti lavate para. Then real pure devotion and service begins. Then we become completely fit to serve Krishna. Krishna accepts your service at that time. This is the process. But if we follow the rules and regulations given by spiritual master, Shastra, then gradually, therefore we should be very careful, we should be very cautious that Maya may not attack us, because she is always ready to attack. Rajastama bhava. Even in goodness also, Maya, there is Maya. Therefore, in the material platform, even goodness is not pure. Therefore, there is another stage which is called Suddha Satya. Goodness is Satta, Satagun. There is another stage, transcendental stage, which is called Suddha Satya. Sattang Visuddhang Vasudeva Samditam. That is called Vasudeva stage. And in the Vasudeva stage, Vasudev Krishna appears. You can see Krishna. Not that a rascal inviting everyone, come on, I shall show you God, I shall show you God. And some rascals are going there to see God. God is not so cheap. One has to qualify himself to see God. These are the processes. What is the purpose?
A living being in his normal constitutional position is fully satisfied in spiritual bliss. This state of existence is called Brahma Bhuta or Atmanandi, or the state of self-satisfaction. This self-satisfaction is not like the satisfaction of the inactive fool. The inactive fool is in the state of foolish ignorance.
It's like a cat and dog sitting silently. Very good man. And that kind of inactivity is useless. Rather, one who is devotee is very active to serve Krishna. How shall I serve Krishna more and more? How shall I advance this Krishna consciousness movement? That activity, you see. Not sitting idly, I have become Krishna conscious. Go on.
The inactive fool is in the state of foolish ignorance, whereas the self-satisfied Atmanandi is transcendental to the material state of existence. This stage of perfection is attained as soon as one is fixed up in irrevocable devotional service. Devotional service is not inactivity, but the unalloyed activity of the soul.
So, this is the activity of the soul. Stop the activity of the body, of the mind, then you must be engaged in the activity of the soul. Where actually the soul is active, not this body and mind. As soon as the soul is out of this body, there is no activity. So, the real source of activity is coming from the soul. So how it is that after one becomes liberated, he becomes inactive? That is the theory of the Mahabharata. Real activity begins there. Here we are active, we have got so many impediments offered by the mind and the body. And when you actually come to the platform of soul, that is liberated position, the activity should be very nice and very polished, very advanced. Then
The soul's activity becomes adulterated in contact with matter, and as such the diseased activities are expressed in the form of lust, desire, hankering, inactivity, foolishness, and sleep. The effect of devotional service becomes manifest by complete elimination.
sleep and inactivity is a sign of ignorance. The more we are inactive and sleepy, that means we are in the modes of ignorance. And passion means activity for sense enjoyment. And goodness means free from the inactivity of ignorance and the activity of passion, but to see things as they are. Oh, I am eternal servant of God. So my action should be to serve God. That is good. These are the stages. When one is inactive, lazy, sleeping, that means ignorance. When one is very active for sense enjoyment, it is passion. And when one is neither active like the sense gratifiers, nor sitting idly like the ignorant, but he is trying to engage himself in Krishna consciousness service, that is goodness. And one is actually serving Krishna, that is transcendental platform, liberated platform. Then
The effect of devotional service becomes manifest by complete elimination of these effects of passion and ignorance. The devotee is fixed at once in the mode of goodness, and he makes further progress to rise up to the position of Vasudeva, or the state of unmixed sattva, or Shuddha sattva. Shuddha sattva state. In this Shuddha sattva state only can one always see Krishna eye to eye by dint of pure affection for the Lord. A devotee is always in the mode of unalloyed goodness, therefore he harms no one. But the non-devotee, however educated he may be, is always harmful. A devotee is neither foolish nor passionate. The harmful, foolish, and passionate cannot be devotees.
It is said, Manina bhusita sattva kimasauno bhayankara. Snake. Some snakes are decorated with jewel on the hood. So, this materialist, however qualified he may be, just like jewel on the head. The Shastra says, do you think that a snake coming to you with a jewel on head is not dangerous or ferocious? He is as dangerous, as ferocious as the serpent without jewel. Similarly, any materialistic person, however educated he may be, so-called educated, he is simply a snake, dangerous. That's all. There is no qualification. Rava bhaktasya kuto mahadguna. One cannot have good qualities unless one is advanced in Krishna consciousness. Yes.
The harmful, foolish, and passionate cannot be devotees of the Lord, however they may advertise themselves as devotees by outward dress. A devotee is always qualified with all the good qualities of God, Quantitatively, such qualifications may be different, but qualitatively, both of them are one and the same.